Hey everybody, this is Tony here, Cabin Woods. Oh, I think it was last week I did a video, and maybe a week prior to that I did a video on just self-reliancy, stocking up on goods. I did, well actually both of them in a way had rice and beans talk about. And then I did talk about other foods and different things. And you know, while I'm out here doing all this stuff, you know, you start thinking about other things that need to be done. And if things really were to get a lot worse than what they are now, and there's a good possibility, and things really would get bad, well, so there's other things that you really need to look at, and there's a good chance that I've done pretty good with it, but still there's a chance that you may have, and this is what we're talking about. I want to talk about your vehicles, your tractors, whatever you use on your homestead to run your homestead, to get things going. Maintenance to your homestead, what you need to do. I'm pretty sure all of us, we maintain our homestead, but do you have extras? And this is where I'm going to get at. I've had my tractor. I maintain it pretty good, and I really do. And I keep an extra oil filter. I keep an extra fuel filter. Maybe keep you know, enough oil to be able to change the oil if you needed to. Have transmission oil for your tractors. Some take a gear oil. Some take a special, you know, high point oil. Some could be even automatic transmission oil. Do you have that? Fuel filters for your cars. If you're stuck in a position and there's nobody around to fix your vehicle, do you have a fuel filter? Do you have the tools to install a fuel filter? Mine, do I have the tools for mine? I sure do. I can replace every fuel filter that's on this property right now. In fact, I have one fuel filter for everything right now. That is my emergency filter. That I never touch. It stays there. When I need to service them, I go buy new. I just leave mine alone. I got a cabinet, and that's where they sit. All my vehicles, do I have extra oil? I sure do. Yep. How about coolant for any kind of vehicle? Could be your cars, your tractor, anything you use. You have coolant. So where I'm getting at is your maintenance. Do you keep your vehicles maintained? Do you keep your lawnmowers maintained? Do you keep your tractors maintained? Up north, you keep a snow blowers maintained. Do you keep all the equipment maintained? Grease them. Do you have a grease gun? Do you have extra grease fittings? If one comes out, can you put another one in? Grease tubes, do you have them? All that stuff I'm listing right there is an essential thing to have if you have a homestead, and if something was to happen, are you prepared to maintain your own vehicle if you need to? Because if it happens, this thing isn't going to be a snap, we're done in a week or a month. You could be talking 6 months, you could be talking a year. Another thing, tires. Your tires go flat. Do you have Fix-A-Flat for an emergency? Every one of my vehicles has Fix-A-Flat in it. My diesel, I've got 2 cans. The tractor, I have cans here, but mine have tubes in it, so you really can't. If it's an emergency, you could. You know another thing you could do, and I know they say you don't want to do that because it's just not good for tires and everything. How about tire plugs? If it happens, there ain't gonna be no tire shops. If you have a nail, do you have a way to plug that nail hole? Tire plugs are cheap. You can buy a complete little small kit, and you can buy a bigger kit. You can buy extra plugs to have them. The glue for it. You really don't need the glue, but if you need the glue, you've got it. Tire plugs is a big thing. Some of these Fix-A-Flat actually inject air into them also, so it gets it off the ground some. This is stuff for emergency. If you need it, you have it. You know, do you have a tire compressor that you can run off your car battery if you needed to? Or do you have one that plugs into your house that you can fire up and make that run? Keep your battery terminals clean. Clean, clean, clean. You want to talk about what kills the battery? Battery terminals. Kill them. It will not start them. You will not charge them. And what happens, you see a little bit of that white crust snow on the top, take the clamps off. I guarantee they're green or black inside. In other words, your batteries maybe get partial charge every time it runs. It happens. Now, is your battery a serviceable battery? Can you pop the caps? Can you look in there? If you can, you do not use regular water. You use distilled water. If you have to emergency, you can use regular water, but proper maintenance is distilled water. So maybe buy a gallon or two and have them put back, and that's strictly put right on their battery, right on there so you know. But still, can you clean them? You have your tool to, the wire brush tool to clean them up. Do you have the spray? They actually make, you can buy these little rings. Yeah, the little pad rings, they work good. I use the pad rings, but then I also buy the protectant. They sell they're little cans, little, I don't know what they are, 4-ounce cans. One is a spray to remove all the corrosion, and the other one's a protector. You spray it for the corrosion after you. What I do is I remove my battery cables, clean them all up real good, and then I spray them down. And then I put the cables back on, and I put the protector on it. Spray it on there. That's what you can do for your batteries. This is another video of, are you ready? What if? You know, you should be sitting there right now thinking, after this video's over, you know, what was he saying about what if? What if something happens? What do you need for any vehicle, for anything? Anything. Lighters, matches, starter fluid. Do you know a cheap little trick? Take a cotton ball, rub some Vaseline on it, take a lighter and light it. You have an instant fire that lasts a pretty long time. Sure can. If you want to do if you were stuck somewhere and you need my get out bag, I've got petroleum jelly, Vaseline, cotton balls, lighter. If I have to want to light a fire somewhere, I get all these twigs stacked all up. I take that cotton ball and sit there and light it. You don't have to worry about keeping that fire stick on there lit, because a lot of times those things can just get hot and it doesn't do it. But you put that Vaseline, you light it, that thing lights. You can carry that in your vehicle. So that's a what if that you need. Maintenance. Well, again, what if, and you need to keep them all maintained. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video, and I appreciate it. If you like what you see, subscribe, hit the bell button if you would, and tell everyone, share with everybody. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and prepare and for anything. So write down a piece of paper, what if, and what you need to get, and what you need to put up in your garages, something to prepare yourself so you can fix what you need to do. Remember, buy tools to replace fuel filters. All right, guys, thanks for listening. We'll talk to you later. Bye.